This video contains the fair use of third-party content and does not violate copyright code or any of YouTube's terms of service.
Somebody made a point on Twitter. It was a random account, but I thought it was really brilliant what they said. I saw this a couple of days ago. It's like, man, if you think all of this stuff can be solved by just adjusting testosterone and puberty blockers and all of these things, it's like, well, if you had a little boy who was effeminate, how about we just give him more testosterone? I don't know the full science behind that, but if instead of saying, oh, let's transition you to the other gender, which is a pretty big lift, how about maybe we just give you a little more testosterone? I don't know the full science.
That's kind of interesting.
That,
well, Dave, thanks for being honest about the fact that you don't understand the full science on this. But as it turns out, this is an idea that has already been tested by scientists, and it has turned out that it doesn't work that way. A feminine-brained boy that's already been born cannot be made noticeably less feminine in the brain via testosterone intake. But you don't have to take my word for it. I'll let the credentialed scientists explain.
Critical control that they had was this was looking both at transsexuals who had made gender changes and those who went to their deathbed saying, this is not the sex that I am, I got the wrong body, but never made the change. It wasn't a function of having actually gone through the transition and the endocrine manipulations with it. Another control they had, which was looking at men who would get a certain type of testicular cancer where they would have to be treated with certain feminizing hormones. In other words, very similar to some of the endocrine treatments of male to female transgendered individuals, and post-mortem, you didn't see the changes there. It has nothing to do with the hormone.
The critical period for humans for sexual dimorphism of the brain occurs before birth.
It turns out that the precursor genitals transform into either female or male during the first trimester of pregnancy. The precursor brains, on the other hand, transform into female or male during the second trimester of pregnancy. So the current working model is that a unique mix in my mom's womb caused the precursor genitals to transform one way, but the precursor brains to transform the other way.
So that means that from that point on, brain sex is determined. There is nothing that can change it. And it means at puberty, the circulating male and female hormones that circulate as a result of reaching puberty already act on a brain that's already sexually dimorphic. And so this is a very critical part about it. Brain sex cannot be changed, and it's determined before birth, at least in human beings.
So there you go. The hormone replacement therapy, stuff like that, it's not going to change a trans person's gender identity. My understanding is that the primary use of such treatments is for outward physical appearance. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thumb it up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on notifications. Leave a comment to help me in the algorithm. And definitely make sure you have a nice day.